Righty-ho, good afternoon everyone. And welcome to afternoon stream of Forza Motorsport. Good evening Ollie, welcome. Good afternoon. We say good afternoon, it's still just about light outside. It's clinging on. Clinging on for dear life is the light here in the pits of winter. Well, actually, it's still technically autumn until the 21st of December, isn't it? But hey, it don't feel like autumn anymore. It's bloody freezing. Right, anyway, so we're going to have a bit of a blast. Been completely dark for a few hours up here. Oh, you see, the further north you go, the longer the nights, or the longer the hours of darkness. So you're clearly further north than we are. Oh, I hate winter. I hate it with a passion. So, it's an afternoon stream, which means I'm going to football a bit later. At 7 o'clock is the kickoff, so I need to be finishing this stream no later than 6:30 sharp. It also means I can't have a glass of port because I'm driving. Not virtually, but in real life as well. So I certainly can't have a drink. Even just the one. I'm one of these people that if I'm driving, not even a single drop will pass my lips. Hello, Marcus. Hoping for that big win today. Well, if we get a race victory, the series finishes. So it depends what your take is. If you want to see a couple more sessions and you maybe want a bit of more no victories, you know, who knows? It depends. But I mean, personally, I want a victory because I was just thinking about this earlier, and this is the only racing game that I have ever played that I have not won a race online yet. Every other racing game, whether it's the previous Forzas, the previous Gran Turismo, I've only played one Gran Turismo online, which was the last one on the PlayStation 5, which I bought the PlayStation 5 for, if you remember. £500 I paid, and I've only played that game for about 3 weeks. And the console has been gathering dust since last June. Anyway, yeah, your Project Gothams, all the racing games that I've ever played, I've always had, you know, a few victories, depending on the game, several victories and how long I've played the game. This one so far, and don't get me wrong, I've not played online massively. I've only played it really on the streams, so you know, I've not really gone hammer and tongs at it, but I've still not got a race victory online. So we have to get at least one. And if it takes 50 episodes, perhaps you'll be along for the whole ride, who knows. But anyway, we'll see what happens. But yeah, before we start anything in earnest, I actually do have a race to finish from the single player campaign. I was hoping to finish this before the stream, but I got distracted with a phone call. I had to go drop my mum's prescriptions in the pharmacy, so I've kind of been a bit waylaid a little bit. So we'll have this as our warm-up race, which is in vintage hatchbacks. And I've plumped for my favourite vintage hatchback, which is the Mark I Golf GTI. And it's proving to be a rather difficult series. I've cranked the difficulty up to the maximum in terms of the driver tar difficulty. All the assists are off and everything, mainly for the racing line we're on, but yeah, all the rules and flags are on, etc., and all the, you know, all the rest of it, penalties are on. So they're quite quick, the AI now, and if your car's not up to snuff and tuned properly and all the rest of it, it can be quite a difficult situation, which I'm finding now, because I think I'm about 9th in the championship, because my car's not good enough yet, and I'm not even sure that this Golf is the best in the class at the minute. The Scirocco's doing pretty well. The Dodge Shelby's doing pretty well. But we'll see. We'll have this as a warm-up, then we'll dive in, and we can do some more talking whilst we're waiting for the races to come round online. So let's go. Let's dive in. Hello, Joe. Popping in, popping out. Good to see you. Hope you've had a good day. Oh, loud. Let me know how loud it is. It seems very loud my end. Very loud. Quite loud. Okay, let's turn it down. It's blasting my ears out. So I thought it was a bit loud compared to Alan Wake. I'll try 32. Just keep me posted. If it needs to go a bit softer still, we can keep tuning. I'm talking over the engine noise, just let me know how it is. It still seems a bit loud, but hey. That's a break because of you. Get out of my way. A bit of rubbing. No problem. A little warning. Consider me warned. Oops. Consider me suitably warned. Maybe still a bit loud. Right, okay. Let's turn it down a bit more. I'll try 24. Let's try that. Okay. Oh, that does seem better. In my ears, at least. Okay, we're flying through the field here. We'll get to about this position and then we'll start to struggle, I think. Okay, good. We've got a nice balance. A very nice little paint job on that Golf. I went for the Martini branding on mine. Quite like this livery. Okay, I think we've probably got as high as we're going to get in this race. I think P5 might be as good as it gets unless I can make some inroads around this section here. 2.6. It's getting a bit dark. 2.5. I think we've made a little bit of ground, but not enough, really. I mean, they're squabbling up ahead, so that's good, and one guy's gone pretty wide there, so actually there's hope for us yet. There is definitely hope. Okay, we're in hot pursuit here. Okay. I'm quite pleased, actually. I've never I can't remember my exact finishing positions, but I know I've never finished higher than fourth in this series so far, so this is definitely an improvement if we can get past around the outside. Thinking about switching to the inside there, but didn't want to take him out on the power earlier than him possibly. Little dip. Hopefully I've got better straight line speed off the corner there. Okay, podium. Oh no, I'll take that. This is definitely the highest we have finished this series. Could I be greedy? Oh, we're going wide. This could be a penalty. 7/10. Wow, that's a bit harsh. We didn't make up 7/10 just from dipping our tyres over the line there, I think. But hey, we'll roll with it. What's that? 2.5, right. There's no squabbling there, so he might not suffer as badly as the other two, but We're giving it a good go. 2.4. I think this section is where I'm quicker, so 2.3. I thought I was quicker. 2.3 still. 2.2. Yeah, I think we've done. I think we're done here. Just focus on keeping it on the track. Finishing in third would be a very good achievement considering the results so far in this championship. Quite happy so far with this.
Last lap.
Right, I'm going to really attack this chicane now. Let's see what happens. Wow. Wow, okay. I should have been doing that from the start. Really attacking it aggressively. Has made up almost a second. I was clearly too cautious on that chicane the previous laps. Oh, that's frustrating. That is frustrating. Wow, my lap time was about 8/10 quicker than my previous fastest there. Okay.
Well done.
But I'm not too unhappy with that. We made up 9 positions, finished on the podium. Okay, very good. Puts us up into 5th place in the championship. Oh well, there you go. With a good race result in the next race, we might finish in the top 3. I don't have to replay this series then. But we'll see. Otherwise I'll have to go through it again. Right, so you can see there's a Scirocco up there. The Dodge Shelby. There's 2 Golfs similar to me, so perhaps not quite the car, but anyway. Let's get ourselves to the multiplayer where all the excitement happens, eh? Look at my little beautiful car. Can't beat the classic hot hatches, I tell you. Your Ford Fiestas, your Ford Escorts, RSs and all that kind of jazz. Right, let's carry on. I'd continue. We'll have to go into the race. Oh, it's my favourite circuit as well. Well, I hope they're ready. Because I like this track. Could we win the final race of the series and get ourselves into the top 3 overall? I think we could. But not now, because we're going to go online. And I haven't done my car's performance either, so we can't do it now. Can't do it.
Raceway, Laguna Seca is 2.2 miles of twisting.
Yeah, look, we haven't done the performance of the car, so I have to exit. I have to exit now and do it another time. But I'll keep you posted. I'll let you know how I get on, because I'm sure you're all with bated breath. Oh, is he going to do it? It is Golf GTI. Oh, well, I'll let you know. Right, okay, good stuff. So, yeah, I finished the Modern Tour. I finished the Enthusiast Tour, finishing top in every championship, pretty much, I think, first time of asking each time. I've skipped the Power Tour, because I don't like muscle cars. I'm not the biggest fan of muscle cars, I will admit. But I'll have to do this at some point. But I was much more intrigued by the classic cars, the hot hatches, the retro tuned cars, you know, your classic sports cars, your exotic speed cars. Look at that, your old Ferrari. What is that? Is that a Ferrari F40? Is it? You know, yeah, and a Porsche. I quite like the look of this one. And then you've got the open class tour, which I'm kind of confused about because I'm almost 90% certain that I did the C-Class series in a Mazda. Let me just check this out. I'm pretty sure I did this in a Mazda. If my Mazda is C-Class, I did this, and I don't know why it hasn't saved it. Where's my cars? Let's go to my cars that are C-Class. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe I did the D... maybe I was confused then. My Mazda... Okay. Maybe I didn't. Was there a D-Class series? There can't have been. Where did I... I bought a Mazda and tuned it up specifically to do something. It's confused me now. This. Oh, it's now currently B-Class. But no, it was B-Class not for the reason. I tuned that to C-Class. I'm sure I definitely did. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's get ourselves online, shall we, and see what's going on. Featured multiplayer. Righty-ho, let's give it a blast. So my rating, my safety rating is A. Now I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody knows this, but I am almost certain that your safety rating is not just based online, but also can be affected from single-player races. At least I think so, because I'm sure my safety rating went down after I'd played multiplayer, and I didn't play any more multiplayer races, and I came back in, it had been downgraded. So the only thing I could think of was that it was perhaps being affected by my ability to follow the rules offline, perhaps. I'm not sure. But anyway, my skill rating is 4,602, and I believe 5,000 is the top, as somebody said last time. So, not bad. Not bad. I'll take that. The issue that I've got is I haven't done many online races, and having a skill level that's quite so high puts me obviously in races with lots of really good people, which is a bit of a pain because, you know, I'm not like some kind of professional here. Hence why I'm struggling to win a race. They keep matchmaking me with bloody trailblazers. Anyway, I can't use open events because I don't have any cars appropriately tuned. But at some point, I will like to start doing these open events, which is basically tune the car, spec the car as however you want. As long as it's in that class, it's pretty much open to you. And that means there's going to be a big variety of different cars and stuff, which is quite nice. E-Class is probably a little bit too slow for me, to be honest. I think C-Class is a good starting happy medium in terms of sort of driver skill level to the speed of the car. So we'll stick to the spec events for now. And an interesting spec event that's opened this week is classic Grand Prix cars. Now, I have never raced in any of these classic Grand Prix cars, and I'm kind of tempted to think that maybe we'll give a classic Grand Prix car a blast. But, I mean, I've never driven any of these, and these look like they're going to be the most horrendous things to drive. So I'm going to give you a choice. However many people here, I don't even know how many people here. Chat and welcome. But do you want to see classic Formula 1 cars, or do you want to see touring cars? Or maybe you want to see Forza GT cars, which are a step up from the touring cars, so these are quite nimble and difficult to handle, but could be a bit of fun. Forza, we're not going to do the P2 series. These cars are death traps, I think. What are Forza P2 series anyway? Forza P2 cars, which one? Ooh, Laguna Seca. Oh no, these are coming. These are coming many hours time. Oh, these are miles away. We're not doing them. What about these Grand Prix ones? I'd like to see the classics. Oh, of course you would. Of course you would. You want to see me crash and burn in one because I've never driven one. That's what you want to see, really. Let's be honest here. Right, Hakone. Oh, I like this track. Oh, I like this track, though. Oh, it's reverse, though. Not so good at the reverse version. Yeah, but well, these people that drive in on these circuits, they will be practicing and practicing and practicing, I'm telling you. Because that's what I'd do. I thought about this on the car on the way home from work. Let's join the event and just see what happens. I'm just going to pick the car that's the highest rated. Because they're spec cars, right? So the Ferrari, something that's been in every F1 season since its inception. Why not? Oh, I have to buy it. No, I can rent it. That's fine. It's fine. I mean, I've got about 2 million credits. I could have afforded the cost, but I don't wish to. I'm frugal, even in games. Okay, so this is purely, if I start driving around this practice circuit and the car is an absolute awful thing to drive, I may throw my toys out the pram and go back to the touring cars. But I was thinking about this in the car on the way home, and I thought to myself, if I do another couple of streams and we're no closer to winning a race, then I'm going to have to do it. And that, what I mean by that is, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to practice on the circuits that are available for the weekly events of the class of my choosing. Practice in the car exclusively that I'm going to be using for the races. Get it tuned. And watch the driver's ghosts in time attack mode to watch their lines and follow their lines in the same car and follow their gears and see what they're doing to maximise their time. Do all of that before starting the race and then going racing with practice with the car, with practice with driving the track to give myself that best chance rather than like now rocking up having never driven on this circuit for any length of time, in a car that I've never driven before, expecting to turn up with people that are level 245 and 287 and beat them. It's not going to happen, is it? So I think some preparation is in order. Anyway, I can't tune this car because it's rented. We could do fuel and tyre. Try and maybe get a bit less fuel in here, bit of practice. And let's just give it a blast. Practice, please. Hello, Crazy Canuck. Welcome. Now, I've forgotten what the rule is. When it says practice ends, does that mean I have to do my practice and set a qualifying time before the 12 minutes, or is this just the practice part? I think it's practice and qualifying you've got to get done in the 12 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. It's over 2 minutes a lap. Oh my god. Oh heavens. Oh heavens. It's quite... I'm going to cheat here. Quickly, I'm going to cheat a little bit because it's... where's the traction control? Just put a little tiny smidgen of traction control on here because it's very back-end heavy, back-end light. Thought he's at 7 today, so I have to finish at 6:30. Of course, that was not a good start to the lap. Oh my god, this car is an absolute horrendous thing to drive. This was a bad idea. It's going to be a long race. Oh, I don't like it at all. I do not like it at all. I don't like this track. Anyway, GTA 6 trailer. I mean, it didn't show a great deal. It showed enough. The first thing that struck me was the graphics. That's the first thing that struck me. I thought, oh, this game looks very nice. I like the ending as well. Very much like, reminded me of Pulp Fiction-esque, you know. Okay, guys. This car is not good. I mean, if that is your in-game graphics, as how it's going to be, and it wasn't just the graphics, it's like the beach scene, right? How many people were on the screen? That beach was full. Okay, guys, I'm sorry, but this is a tragedy waiting to happen. I need to practice in those cars before we do anything in relation to having a race in it. It's horrendous to drive. I knew it would be. That's why I thought I'd steer away from the series. So we'll leave that one. We'll stick with what I know best. And I've got 4 minutes to set a time. Right, I, of course, if you remember rightly, I, of course, got the VIP pack for 20 quid. Because I couldn't help myself. And I'm glad I did in some respects. Because I've got access to cars that I wouldn't ordinarily have. And I get lots more credits, and I get the car pass, and I get other little bits like the overalls that I want, just little touches. And for 20 quid, I thought, you know what, just book it. So this is a pretty good all-round car, or it used to be. There's been patches, whether it's been nerfed or not, but this was the best touring car back in the day. It was a Ferrari 1938 or something. I think something like that. When does the Game Pass run out? It doesn't. It's on monthly renewal. This is now the second month, I think, that I've paid for it, and it's kind of a double-edged sword, because if you're only going to play one game on it, at some point it'd have been cheaper to buy the game, wouldn't it? So I've got to start making use of the other games. But my scheduling, as you well know, is quite iffy, because it takes me ages to play games, and the game seems to have crashed, by the way. No, it hasn't, it's fine. Again, I'm using this car stock. We can tune these cars because they are race cars, and all of the options are unlocked. So me driving around in this in its stock fashion without even attempting to tune it is probably also not to my advantage. And, you know, looking at people's, again here, let's not be worried about what people are doing. Let's get in there and let's just kick some ass. How about that? Fuel and tyre? Soft tyre? No, we'll qualify on softs. We'll practice on mediums. This is just to get our eye in. We'll practice on mediums. We can tune the car from here, but of course the Forza app tune is a bit hit and miss. Wonder if we could. Oh, we can't from here, but I wonder if we could load a tune in. That might have been easier, but you have to buy the car to do that. So I'm going to be racing in this car a hell of a lot, because I like the touring car series. So I might buy this after this particular race, and then I can tune it and do the livery. Although the livery's quite nice. Quite like the livery myself. But let's just get stuck in. Let's just get stuck in. See what's happening here. Very much an Xboxy type of livery, you know, and I'm a big golf fan, so this is a perfect car to buy, actually, for me, because I'm debating whether after this car that I've got now runs out of a finance deal, I'm thinking of getting a Golf next, actually. It's kind of my last petrol car, shortly before or one of my last petrol cars before all this electric nonsense kicks off. Right, is this a 6th gear corner? I doubt it. This gets very sharp eventually. Far too wide. This is probably not a corner that you need to hit the apex quite so much. I think it's quite a wide corner. So I'm kind of learning on the job here. We'll roll with it. So this appears to be quite doable in 4th gear, maybe down to 3rd for this one. Oh, its turning is a bit understeery. I think this car would benefit from tuning. It's quite understeery. Probably one of those cars that feels slow but actually is going quite quick in comparison to the other touring cars. We'll see. I did watch the Brawn GP documentary in full, all 4 episodes. I don't have Disney Plus, so I did what I usually do when it comes to these kind of things, and I found a website which actually has a lot of programs on it that I want to watch that require Netflix or Disney Plus or something. So I thought, ooh, Like Band of Brothers, for example. I've been recommended to watch Band of Brothers, which came out years ago, but I've never seen it. So I might watch that.
Race starts in 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Oh, this car is very understeery, man. I truly understeer out of this bloody thing. It feels like it's really slow. It honestly feels like I'm driving a bus. It really does. My Golf GTI Classic Edition felt faster than this. I know it isn't, but it felt faster. It doesn't help that it's raining as well, I suppose. But anyway. Flipping out, this car is just... Ooh. This car is not good, it seems to me. Look at this, it's just not sticking to the road very well. I think it's probably because it's wet. I think that's maybe the issue. How the hell can I be half a second slower in that section alone? Okay, let's qualify. I've had enough of this, let's go. Put the soft tyres on, let's just go for it. Or maybe we just put the wet tyres on. Is that the issue? The track is damp and I'm driving around on dry tyres. Could that be the problem? What do we think? Should I pit and put wet tyres on? Do we think putting wet tyres on is going to help? I've got 2 minutes left. I'm thinking I should put wet tyres on. But is it wet enough for wet tyres? I'm going to try something that's a bit out there, folks. I'm going to put wet tyres on a wet track. Right, let's go for it. Let's see. Recommended wet. Skip the fuel, thanks. That's no wonder the car's not sticking to the flipping track. It's flipping a wet track, and I've got dry tyres on. What an idiot! Oh dear. Shit. It's like turning up to the first day at work in your pyjamas. Oh, I forgot to put clothes on. How silly! I've been used to tossing it off for the past 2 years. Oh. Yeah, well, at work you've got to put clothes on, mate. Oh, right, okay. On a dry track you've got to put wet tyres. On a wet track you've got to put wet tyres on. Oh, have you? Oh, how silly. Oh! I already feel the grip difference. Much better. Oh, Lord, what an idiot. Oh, yes. That's better. Okay, much happier. Right. I don't think I'm going to have time to set a lap. Because this is an out lap, right? So, we might have screwed it up. Can I get round in 1 minute 8 seconds? I don't think so. No, I think we're done. I'm going to start the back of the pack here. But hey. Just getting our eye in. It's fine. I hate that corner, by the way. Oh, bugger.
Two more.
Alright, love. No need to be so sarcastic, as if I'm going to get round in 30 seconds from here. I could have got a 114 easily. I could have been in the top 10 here, I reckon. I was getting a 114 on the wrong tyre. Heavens help us. Oh, bugger. What would I have got? Now it's going to... Oh, God, what could I have got there? 1 minute 8, probably not. I think about a 1... I don't know what did it... What was the 12th fastest time? Okay, so I'm literally at the back of the grid here. This is awful. Am I at the back or not? Okay. Is the race wet or dry? Okay. Where am I? I am 21st. No, I'm not. Where am I? I'm there. Is that me? Yes, I am 17th. I don't know how it determines that. Right, we're going to go for it. We're going to put just the right amount of fuel in. Wet tyres. We're going light as possible. Let's have a look at the times that they qualified on. So 1 minute 10. I think I got a 114 right on the wrong tyre. I reckon I could have got somewhere around about here, possibly. Maybe. Anyway, let's not forget. I can talk to people if I need to. Get out of the way! Scream obscenities down the microphone at them. It's great, this, isn't it? Can put pressure on people. I'm coming. Hope you don't spin off now. All these dirty tactics. That I would never do, of course, because it's just wrong. Unless somebody annoys me, and then you see what can happen. I'll punt them off the track. Go, 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 go! Oh, I've got traction control on, which I don't need for this car as well. That was... Oh, I should have turned that off. That makes things a bit slower. Right, go on the outside. Avoid the carnage. Avoid the... Oh, it's very wet. It's sodden, in fact. It's absolutely sopping. Positively sopping. Right. I've moved up 1 position. No, pal. That's not how it works. This track is wet, you idiot. Use your brakes. Right, we're up into 13th. We're doing well. It was a bit glitchy. Now this is a wet track. It's more wet than practice than qualifying, so I've got to be a bit careful here. Close the door on him a little bit there, just hoping that he's not going to be a kind of guy that's going to spin me off. Oh, no, he's quite fair, quite fair. I'm a bit cautious here, just going very cautious. One car is going off the wrong direction. I'll let him past. Hopefully get on the power quite early. It's very close. Inside. This is actually quite a good race. I quite like. Look how close it is and how the cars are driving side by side with no crashing, no incidents. It's quite nice actually to be in a clean lobby. Got a bit of... Oh, what did I say? I've cursed somebody. Oh, sorry about that. Commentator's curse at its finest. Take this a bit less cautious this time. I can hear somebody behind me, literally right behind me. Oof. Whoa, 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 idiot! That was no attempt to brake at all there, Brendan Jr. So suffice to say, if you come across my path again, I'll be very aggressive with you. That's completely punting me way down now. Oh, I've hit him off now. I do apologise, but that was lack of what's the word I'm looking for? Sort of consistency. Got put off my line, out of my stride, and slightly missed my braking point. I do apologise, but I did get a penalty, so clearly can't have been my fault. I beg to differ, but oh, look who's right behind me. If it isn't Brendan Jr. Look at that pack of cars right behind me. .114, but the track is much wetter than practice and qualifying. So although it's the same time that I got on the dry tyres, it is a significantly wetter track. Oh, we've got a car off here. Car in the side of the road, and that's P9. Let's pick this pace up here a bit now. Really get aggressive. We can. 2.5 to the car ahead. Ride the curbs now. Get your eye in a bit. .3. Made a bit of time up there. 1 minute 12.7. Oh, there you go, got a bit faster lap there. .4, 2.3. I'm really on the rampage now. I'm in the rhythm. Let's see if we can get closer. Let's see if we can get closer. 1.8. They're all squabbling, of course. That's 3 positions we could really make up if we play our cards right. Off the track, but that can't be a penalty, surely. Flipping hell, 0.2, but people around me have bigger penalties than that. Come on. 3 positions. Off again. It's got to be another penalty. It's those little silly offs that seem to cause the damn penalties more often than not. Oh, whoa! What happened to him? Is that a back marker? No, it was the guy in front of me, wasn't it? Must have disconnected or something. Right, come on. Getting P6, if I can get past these two from 17th, I'd take that as a pretty decent result. Oh no, the 6th position guy went a little bit wide there. Last lap. I don't think I'm getting both of these guys. I might get the guy in front of me if he makes a mistake.
Final lap. You got this.
The guy behind me isn't a million miles away, so I can't afford to be too gung-ho here. high pressure him into making a mistake somehow. I'm coming. I'm coming. Less than a second away, pal. Come on now. Don't buckle. Don't buckle. Tempted to put the chat on. Shall I do it? No, I won't. He's coming like a train. He's coming. You better not make a mistake. I'm coming. Oh, the guy has gone off in 6th position. Oh! Oh! Another lap. Ah! Bloody hell. Right. Okay, I enjoyed that race. Fastest lap was 110.0. The guy in first was pretty quick then. I don't think we're catching him anytime soon. A lot of people in the Audi there. The Audi, the car of choice. I wonder if the powers have switched. Right. Eighth position. We'll take it. We'll take it. What else can you do? Had we qualified, I think we could have finished in the top 6, maybe even top 5 there if we'd have qualified and didn't start so far back. If you look at the amount of time we made up there, so I'm quite happy with that. But I am going to buy this car because then we can start to increase the level of it and, you know, get all the parts for it and whatever else and what comes with it. When's the next race? It's in 3 minutes. Okay. 3 minutes it is. Again, I won't have time to qualify. Right, where are we? We're buying this now, aren't we? Or have we already got it? Have I already got... No, this is... I didn't buy this car, did I? It's giving me stuff like I bought it. I don't think I bought it. I don't think I bought it. Right, practice ends in 7 minutes. We're just going to have to qualify. We ain't got time to fanny about here. Suzuka, short circuit, round. Even if we get a time that's semi-decent, it's better than starting in the back of the grid. So we're just going to have to roll with it. Hope for the best. There's nobody in here anyway.
Serious time on your competition if you stay glued to the race line and don't use too much curbing to upset your car.
Oh, I'm not tuning it, you idiot. I don't know. I have to assess whether I bought this car or not. I might have got this as part of the car pass. I might have got this as part of the car pass. Because it was a special car, right? And I bought the car pass as part of the VIP pass. You got the car pass and everything. So I think, actually, I think this is my car. Come to think of it. I really do think it is. I want to qualify. Not bloody practice. Race. Qualify, there we go. We're straight to qualify. I'm not messing about here. I'm on the wrong tyre. I should have put the softs on as well. But it don't matter. It don't matter. Whoa, puts us straight into the action there. Okay, Suzuka, short. I've raced this a few times. Should be fine. I've got 3 laps to perfect it. No problem. Come on, here we go. It looks a bit foggy. Okay, that's not bad. Good old S's section, always fun. F1 drivers love it. The lefts, the rights, the left again. Just seems to be never ending. Oh, traction control's on again. Oh, I need to turn that off. Okay, I am setting the first lap of qualifying. That's the time to beat. Oh, it's already been beaten. Okay, fair enough. That's the time to beat. Oh, you've beaten it already, have you? Ah, okay. I was just testing you. What did he get? A 53.6. Holy hell. I am quite a bit slower than that. But I've been cautious that first lap.
5 minutes till race start.
Ah! Give me a heart attack, Mr. Majestic Man. Maybe I'll follow your line, see how you get on. Oh no, if I didn't dip it into the grass I could have done. He's probably got soft tyres on as well. It's all about the... No, it's not all about the tyres, clearly. He's a very good, very quick driver. Second place. Just a bit quicker than me, but... Okay, there we go. Last chance saloon here. To get a decent lap. Here we go, come on. Get it right, let's get it right, let's get it right. Down to fourth. Check the speed through. Down a gear. Turn in, turn in, turn in on the power, nice and early as possible. A tenth quicker. Attack these S's this time. Oh, gone offline. Oh, that's slower. That's going to be slower. Yeah, lost the 10th there. Too aggressive. Yeah, 2 tenths down now, but I was a bit sluggish around here, so if we get it down to second early. We might have made time on... Yeah, we've made a bit of time there. We got on the power early, so this will be slightly quicker, probably. Oh, no. 1/100th of a second slower. Oh, yeah, the slowest time so far. Well. Oof, this is not boding very well, is it? Mind you, level 671. I mean, how many hours have they played this game when somebody is driver level 671? I mean, I've put a few hours in, and I'm a mere 121. But anyway, it's not about qualifying, it's about the race. That's where the points are won, right? Right. When is the holiday update vid coming out? I had to think about this, Cham, and somebody put on the chat, or the Discord server, for the Christmas party stream, about cruise review or something. Something about doing cruise reviews. And I thought, well, actually, I could review my holiday in the party stream. Because it's going to be a lot of rambling. So I thought, it could be one of the agenda items on the party stream. So instead of doing a cruise review, because I've not been on a cruise other than in June this year, and I've already reviewed that. So we'll do the Mexico review instead. It's only 3 weeks away. No, that's a lie. 2.5. 2.5. Sheesh, kebab. Better do some Christmas shopping. It's the 5th of bloody December. I'm sat here messing about. Got presents to buy for people. Oh, reviews of the best cruises you've been on. Oh. I could do that as well. But yeah, we'll do holiday review. Holiday review as well. Because I thought it's a perfect time to do it with a drink in my hand and some snacks to hand. I can chat away, you can ask me questions. Much better. We could have done at least 2 laps of practice at this rate, couldn't we? I reckon time-wise we could probably have scraped a 55 dead. Any more than that might have been a slight push, which is a bit worrying. But I'll see what car these guys are driving next, and if they're all in Audis again, then I might have to switch to the Audi and see if it makes any difference. Because people were complaining about the Golf, and I do wonder if they've nerfed it, because it was the most powerful of the touring cars, and it caused a bit of a fuss because it was a VIP only car, and obviously your consensus is, well, if you're making the VIP only cars the fastest cars, that's a bit naughty. So I haven't read the patch notes or anything, but I do wonder if they've maybe nerfed it a little bit, which I actually would agree with, to be honest. I'm coming at this blind and assuming it's still as it was about 3 weeks ago, a month ago even, by the time I last played this properly. But anyway, 18 seconds of practice to go. Cuba Cabana. 53.5. That's 2 seconds quicker than me. The track is less than a minute long. How are you 2 seconds quicker? What is this tomfoolery? Oh! You just take the flipping traction. I bet you the traction control is actually probably losing us half a second before you've even started. Can't turn it off from here either. Right, it's 9 laps. So what we need to do is we need to see what tyres people are putting on. And most people are on medium tyre. There's one person on softs. A lot of people in the Audi. Vauxhall, Link and Co, Audi, Link and Co, Link and Co, Audi, Audi, Link and Co, Volkswagen. So the Link and Co, that's me. So every car ahead of me is either a Link and Co or an Audi. And most people are on medium tyres. Someone's on a hard tyre there. Is he going for a... Does he know something that we don't know? Some people... Oh, it's only 11 people in this race. Oh, I thought there were 20 odd people. So am I back of the pack then? Near enough. Okay, let's go. Medium tyres. It's fine. It's fine. I don't even know if tyre wear's a thing. The first race, tyre wear wasn't, but maybe that's because it was wet. In the dry race, maybe tyre wear is a thing. I wonder if they've nerfed the tyre wear a bit, because the tyres wore really quickly when I first started playing this. In fact, too quickly, to be honest with you, so I don't know. Maybe I'll read the patch notes before the next stream. Maybe. Right, here we go. Well, here we go. The scene of many an accident here. Ah, no! Oh, he recovered very well. No! Oh my god! Oh, it's horrendous. Carnage galore there. I think it's as they say in F1, it's a first lap incident. You know, it's one of those things. Nobody's to blame really, other than a lot of cars going into a tight space. Not to be helped. I think the traction control is what's causing the car to not power out the corners properly. Could be just my imagination, but we're going to turn it off for the next race. Whoa, whoa! There's a little bit of a nudge there. It's fine, it's fine. It's touring cars. You can nudge people a little bit. Oh, the car behind me just caught up pretty swiftly. Me dithering about here like Miss Daisy. Office Xmas party on Friday. It's my works Christmas, well, manager's Christmas party tomorrow in London. Coming to London, Cham, tomorrow. Wish me luck. I get into London at 10:30, King's Cross, and then I'm hitting the tube to get to Stratford. We're going to a restaurant called Basuba. It's Thai, I don't know if you've heard of it. Yeah, tyre wear is on, in fact. The ride on the train from Leeds to London is 2 hours. It's pretty swift.
Total time penalty is about half a second.
That's if it doesn't get delayed. Very true. Very true. Always a possibility, which is not ideal when I'm chairing a meeting at 12. So let's not have any silly buggers, because there are train strikes tomorrow in London. Southeastern is striking tomorrow, which is the train I would normally get from King's Cross to Stratford, but the Southeastern Railway are striking, so that's why I got to get the tube. So who knows what carnage is going to be happening in the tube, because obviously people that would normally get the trains are going to be forced to get the tube, so the tube will be even busier than normal. It's going to be horrendous. Shooby-dooby-doo. Well, this is not my finest race. I'm not doing very well. Look at the car behind. He's got the speed. He's got the need for speed. So it's also worth noting that certain cars obviously are better for certain tracks. Oh, we've got people pitting here. So this is why people put hard tyres on, because they were hoping to go to the end of the race
3 laps.
on one set of tyres. But our mediums are looking a bit shoddy. What the hell? Prick. What an absolute arse. I think I don't think these people want to pass you half the time. They just want to flipping cause grief. But it makes you wonder, because you know these are clean races, and obviously if you're doing that to people, your driver rating in terms of your cleanliness shouldn't be A, should it? Should be way down. This is a race to forget. So this is what I was saying earlier about knowing the tracks, getting your car ready, you know, before the race, doing the time attack mode, seeing what people are doing, because you know, as much as this car's a pretty decent car, it could be the worst car of the lot for this particular race. You know, the other cars might be a bit better with the grip, whereas this is a bit more of a speedy car. Not sure,
Last lap.
but this tight, twisty little Suzuka circuit is not suiting this car very well compared to the last race, where I felt we were pretty decent. Look, somebody in the grass over there. Wonder if his tyres are giving out on him. But I'm far too far back to even make it count. First place has crossed the line. Okay, so plan of action before we race again, because you know we need to do something here. So I'm interested. I don't know. Driver list. How do we get out of here? We need to do some very quick research before the next race. So let's have a look what we can do to see if we can increase our chances a little bit.
Good work today. P7.
P7. Right. It wasn't really good work, was it? Let's be honest, my dear. You're just trying to flatter me here. Did my eyes spy a Red Bull livery there? Ooh. Made my eyes water. Right. Oh, Maple Valley. I'm not a big fan of that track anyway. Let's exit this race, shall we? Let's exit. Stage left. See what the hell we're doing here. Right. Okay, so I'm going to start taking a quick peek. So, Laguna Seca, 23 minutes. I like that track. Good track. Let's see. So this is Laguna Seca, not the proper version. And we've also got the Nurburgring, or the sprint circuit version. That's actually starts at... Yeah, okay. So, let's just get our bearings here. Hang on. Laguna Seca WeatherTech Raceway, 22 minutes. That's fine. Let's just try something here. Let's try something. Let me just get my bearings here. Let me just get my bearings. So if we were to do... how do we do this now? How do we do this? I want to see leaderboards, but can you get leaderboards by specific... It's only by class. It's only by class. Now... That's not going to work, is it? So I kind of want to see, because some of the cars are class S and some of the cars are class A, the touring cars. So you kind of need to see it by. Let's just do A class for a second. Where is it? There it is. So it's the short version. Leaderboard, there we go. And you can kind of see, but you know, these are tuned, you see, as well, so it's not really the most accurate of pictures. Trying to see which car, which of the touring cars perform well on that particular circuit, but it's going to be very difficult. Got a Golf GTI there, but again it's been tuned. So it's difficult to assess whether it's the tune that's achieved that or whether it is the car. But we'll keep going down. Got the Honda Civic. It's not really telling me a great deal, is it really? Let's be honest. They've got the link there. Honda Civic again. The Veloster, so it's just a bit of a mix and match really, isn't it? It's not really an Audi there. The Audi seems to be a strong all-rounder. It was strong in the race, the first race of the session. It was strong in this race just gone. Audi could be a good call for a good all-round car. Honda Civic seems to be doing quite well. Golf there. Okay, well, for that piece of research yielded not a jot, really, to help ascertain what's going on there. Right, let's go to cars first. Let's see what my cars are saying. Do I own this blasted Golf or not? Yes, I do. Right. Okay. So let's jump in it and let's see if we can see if there's any tunes that might be for the online racing. 1400 CP. We shouldn't need any CP because it's stock. Oh, now this is working fine. This didn't work fine. Hang on a second. Just making sure that all the football is on that needs to be on because we were short of players today. Right. So anything that changes... So you don't know what changes the actual... what do you call it? So they don't seem to be changing the cars... don't seem to be changing the car's stats, so perhaps it's just... So we want a tune that just tunes the car and doesn't change the parts. Now this guy does some really good tunes, and it says there, look, TC spec all, which means it's touring car spec, so it should be suitable for all tracks, a general all-round tune. I've had Raceboy tunes for the past couple of Forzas, and they usually are pretty good. Hence why they're 5-star. A lot of people, I think, use them. So we're going to now tune this car with this, hopefully, and we'll see what it can do with a bit of tuning to it, which obviously beyond my capabilities. And we'll take it to the track and see what it can do. I mean, we're a bit early, but unless we go straight into the race that's about to start and just go blind and go cold, right, that's it, we're done. I think we're done. That should be it. Let's go. We've installed it, I think. Race, multiplayer, let's have a look. Touring car, are we in time for Laguna? 17 minutes. So we just missed the last race, unfortunately. But what we could do is we could use the time to chat, and we could use the time to get accustomed to the circuit, you know, where the braking spots are, etc. I think this guy will be good here. It will be automatically I think this is a standard message, isn't it? You're not touching. Is it messing around with my tune? I don't know. It was classed as a TC spec tune, so I hope it's not done anything. What I should have done is seen the tune before I loaded it in, and then afterwards to see whether or not the gear ratios and the suspension was the same or different. It is what it is now. We can't change the tunes from here, so I'm going to assume...
After a blind entry, it drops about 5.5 stories.
The fact that I can actually go in and change this indicates that it's removed the tune that I've loaded, because if it setup manager, there you go, what's that? My tunes. I can do it from here. Didn't realise. Let's see if it works, because it might say, oh, you can't use this for this race. Oh no. No, sir. Don't be foolish. Oh, why would we let you use that? When it decides it wants to load. Very slowly. It's okay, take your time. I've got 20 minutes. There we go, right. Is this the tune that's loaded or not? We want this one. Load that one. Oh, it's already on. Is it already on? Setup file locked. Remove that. Apply that one. Is that right? How do we know? How do we know if it's right? Oh, for God's sake! How do you see which one you've currently got on? It's just clear as mud. Have we got the right tune on the car at the moment? They've got some things to iron out in this game still. The loading time for loading tunes up, when you search for them as well, is ridiculous. Sometimes it doesn't even work. Right, what have I got on my car? Can we see? 5th of the 12th, autosave career tune, autosave series spec tune, and then there's this one, which is down as locked, but can't we load it in? Load spec all. I don't understand this. The current car setup file is locked by the previous owner and therefore can't be modified. If you'd like to remove the setup, so I don't want to remove it. Ah! So now it's locked. So now this seems to be suggesting that this is the right one. Right. That looks right to me. Yeah, setup file locked. Good, good. I think I've mastered it. We're on. Right, we're on. So we've got the right tune on. We have the car that we're going to, well, drive around in and see if it works. Now we're just going to have to see if we can practice and get used to the circuit. I forgot to do my fuel and my tyres. So these times aren't indicative of what we might get in qualifying, but it's about getting your eye in. It's fine. If we can get a fast time with this, we're doing well. Oh, I can tell the difference. Oh, it's much more sticky. Sticky. Not as understeery. Oh yes, very good. Oh, I like this. We could be onto something here. Let's go. Right, we are cooking with gas now. Where's he going? Right, so this is our time to get our eye in, get our braking zones, etc. Maybe third gear. Oh, let's take traction control off. So let's do that now. Settings. I'm going to crash. My car's going to crash. I better stop. Or we're going to go into a ball or something. Let's go. Let's park the car. There we go. Let's do this properly now, shall we? Bloody traction control. Turn it off. Stability control probably can go off as well. ABS is off. Don't need any assists with touring cars. Thank you. Right, we're off. Where the hell am I? So now we are as tuned and bloody assisted as we need to be. Let's get some times pumped in. In the next lap. Because we're already cropped up this one. Okay, that's definitely not the best way to take that corner, but we'll work with it. This is flat out. So we said that this was probably third gear, this one, right? So gear down twice. Actually, I think fourth gear is probably better. Just get your line right. Somebody's driving with a wheel or something. This null carry fella. I can hear it clicking in the background. The gears or something, like a paddle. Maybe. Definitely using a paddle. Let's say, can you turn your microphone off, buddy? Your clicking paddle is putting me off. Can he hear you? No. I'm muted at the minute. So the benchmark time is 1 minute 5. That's pretty swift, I will say. Oh, we're well wide there. I think we can get about a 1 minute 6. I think 1 minute 6 is definitely doable. Definitely doable. That corner's a bit of a bugger to get right. We'll get it right. We've got 14 minutes to get it right, I'm telling you. This bit we screwed up on. That dirt is your lap straight away. People are putting obstacles in my way. How inconvenient of you. That's 1 minute 8. Dirty, of course. That's a bit better. 4:10's better. That's much better. Wow, what a who's parked it in the hoardings. Oh, you idiot. It was a very good lap until I did that. I'm at 7.6. But dirty though. This car is definitely much better with the guy that tunes it and knows what he's doing and taking the assists off it. Much better. Already I can tell a massive difference. I'm yet to get a perfect lap. You got babies crying. Turn your microphone off, man. will slow me down a little bit. Dirty lap again.
10 minutes till race start.
Right, okay, 10 minutes to race start. Is that enough time to get... Well, it's only 1 minute a lap, isn't it? So I can probably do another couple of practice laps before qualifying, but... I think I can push a 1 minute 6.9 maybe if I get the perfect lap, but that's the key, isn't it? Get the perfect lap. And how quick would a 1 minute 7 be if it was clean? Corkscrew is quite difficult in this car. Let's go. Let's just give him a bit more room up front because I don't want to catch him up if he makes a mistake. So just let him get a bit ahead. Right, that's it. Oh, I thought I was letting him get ahead, but let's go. Let's just go. Let's go. Come on. Come on! That didn't help. Didn't gear up. Right, okay. This is a compromised lap already. I'm not carrying enough speed down the straight because of that blunder. But we'll roll with it. We'll go. Not tight enough there, too wide there. Okay, still clean, but I've hit a cone, that slowed me down. Flipping hell. It's like the most doomed of laps. Traffic in the road. Oh, this is terrible. It's amazing what the difference is when you fall out your kind of routine, your rhythm. What the difference is in terms of how well you do. I hate that. Car needs to turn into a little dab of a handbrake. Might be needed there, you know. Oh my god, right. Oh, flipping hell. No, I just realised. My tyres. Look at my tyres, how worn they are. I ain't going to get a time with them tyres, am I? There's me. Messing about, trying to get quicker times, and my tyres are buggered. Is this qualifying? I'm qualifying on medium. Why can't I pick my tyres for qualifying? Should have gone back to the pits. Should have gone back to the pits while I was impatient. We'll qualify on mediums, it's fine. Right, let's go. Fresh mediums, no less. And a clean track. Let's go for it. We've committed now. No wonder I was going off the track all the bloody time. The car was out of... The tyre wear was extreme. Right, 5th gear. Brake, touch of the brakes. This is a banker lap, so we're not going to be pushing it quite so hard. Let's just kind of get a 1 minute 8-ish maybe. Maybe a 1 minute 7 if we hold it together well enough. Okay, I'll set that turn, that's fine. Turn it, turn it, turn it. And we're off. Not exactly the greatest of corners there, but we're just getting a banker lap in, it's fine. Right, next lap has to be a bit more aggressive now, because that was quite steady. 1 minute 8 dead.
2 remaining.
Not bad, I can get at least half a second out of that, surely. Surely to God. Not with a turn like that, but we'll keep going. Dipped it in the grass there. Run, a slight bit quicker. Just relax, don't be too hell-bent on getting a faster time, just nice and relaxed. Hit the inside curve there, probably not the best of ideas. But it was pretty much on a par with the last lap. Consistency is the key. Take it wider, turn it in. That looks a bit messy, but is it quick?
Race starts in 5 minutes.
Quite similar. A bit quicker. And I got a good exit off that turn. Okay.
To go.
Right, this is it now. Got to be very aggressive. Better. Doesn't sound aggressive, but it's better. Oh, slightly better. That looks better to me. Feels better. Slower. Slower. I'm going to have to tack this corkscrew. Off track. Scratchy. Okay.
Good workout.
Okay, that's not bad though. 14 people have qualified and we're in 4th, so maybe I'm being a bit hard on myself. I think we could have gone quicker though. I think we got quicker in practice, to be honest. So, I think we got a 1 minute 7 point. What did we get in practice? 1 minute 7.6? Did I missee that? Maybe, I don't know. I think there was definitely time to be had there. It's always easier in practice because you've got loads of laps, and then when you got qualify, you've got 3 laps. It's like, oh bloody hell! You know, these F1 drivers, when they do they get 2 laps, you know, to get a hot lap, and you think to yourself, when they make a mistake, you know, silly fool, you know. But actually, there's a lot of pressure to get a hot lap when you've got 1 shot at it. The amount of pressure, Jesus! It's only a game, and I feel it. But yeah, I think we could have got quicker than that. I think 3rd place could have been up for grabs. I think getting 1st or 2nd probably not. But let's just say one thing. Considering the previous races, you know, this is a good sign, because we were tootling around Suzuka, slow as like a snail. Whereas now, with the tune and with the assists off and a track that I quite like, we're up at the top end of the field. The time that the first guys got is quite a bit quicker. But you never know. Could fall under pressure, could spin off. Anything could happen. So, you know, you've got to be in it to win it. You've got to be up front to hopefully avoid the carnage behind you. You never know. Could this be race victory? We'll see.
Why are you biting? Stop biting, Daddy. Why are you biting, Daddy?
I wonder if he knows that he's not muted. I should be kind and said, you know, you're not muted, mate. We can hear your whole family affairs going on here.
Hey, no, your voice is cold. Kind of. Not as bad. It gets the warmer. It's turning a little bit. It's not as cold. Flat. Stop. Oh, it will. Steve left sold.
Right, here we go. So we've probably got one more race after this, and then I'll have to start getting ready for football. It is a league football match. It's the Tuesday Football League. I play in the league on a Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. The Tuesday League, this is the league we're playing at the moment. I think we're just about halfway through the season and we've won every game so far, so we're top of the table. But unlike the Thursday and Sunday leagues where there's a league table and I can see the site and etc., this one, I ain't got a clue. Never have a clue on a Tuesday, because the Thursday and the Sunday leagues are the proper, really good leagues. The Tuesday league is a bit hit and miss in terms of the quality of the teams involved. Like one team 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, first week back after my holiday, we beat them 14-1. I mean, competition, yeah. So Tuesday, it's a league game, but it's not. I just take it as it comes. The Thursdays and the Sundays, much better. Thursdays is the biggest league, and obviously, if you remember, I moved teams. That's in a 30-minute game, by the way. We moved teams. I moved teams about 3 seasons ago. This is my 3rd season with this team, new team, which I'm playing for now, which is the team I play for on a Sunday and a Tuesday. So I kind of just, it made sense. And we've never ever won the Thursday league. Never ever for the 2 seasons that I've played for them. The what's the tyre that we need here? I'm gonna go medium. I'm gonna go medium tyre. Medium tyre. Take the fuel out. Bloody hell! I qualified with that much fuel. No wonder I couldn't get a time. I qualified with 23 laps of fuel in. Didn't do my tyres. Didn't put my soft tyres on for qualifying. Didn't put the fuel down. You wonder why I couldn't get a time. I'm telling you. Preparation is the key here. Yeah, on the Thursday, the first season went down to the last game of the season. We were ahead for the entire season, and we had to draw the last game to win it. And the team that we were playing were the team in second, so they had to beat us to win it, and they beat us 4-0. So that was gutting. And then last season we were ahead for most of the season, and then we fell away at the back end of the season because we lost 6 games in a row. No, not 5. We lost 5 games in a row. Ended up finishing 3rd, even though we were top all the way until about the halfway point. This season, we've got 3 games to go, 2 very tough games, and 1 should win. And we're level on points with second with 2 games in hand. So if we don't win it this season, we might as well throw in the towel. Anyway, concentrate now. This is very, very high speed corner with lots of cars around me. This could be carnage. I can see cars behind me. I can feel their breath. That's making my life a lot easier there, buddy. Thank you for that. Right, here we go. Hopefully we've avoided a lot of the carnage. Oh, come on, cool Connor. Step out of my way, buddy. Step out of my way. Oh, he's clean. He's clean. He just let me go there nicely. And I am into second position here, people. Now, this guy qualified pretty swiftly, but I was on the wrong tyre with heavy fuel load, so your time could be as quick as I could have been with the right settings on the car, so I'm not concerned right now, Mr. McJag, that you're going to be pulling away from me at the speed of light, but you're still going to be pretty fast. And it's about the tyre wear. 7 laps. Who's going to be able to handle the car with the tyre wear and all that kind of stuff? This is the closest to a race victory that I'm likely to get. It's the closest that I've been to the front of the pack for a little while. Ooh, it's exciting. Biggest margin of victory ever. Ooh, that's a tough one. I think maybe 16-0, 16-1 possibly. I've got to concentrate now, guys. This is serious. This is serious. Come on. The closer it gets to the end, the more desperate I'm going to get. For now, I'm happy just to try to put the pressure on him and hope he makes a mistake. Poor turn that. Oh, God.
3 more.
He's turned that corner far too early there. Is he starting to feel the pressure? It's easier to chase than it is to be chased. Oh, he's taking it very cautious. Oh, if I can just get past him. Somehow. He's clipped the inside curb there. Am I going to go up the inside here? Okay, I'll let him go there. I'll let him go. I'll let him go. I'll let him go. I don't want to overtake after touching him. On a nice clean overtake. I'm quicker. Come on. 2 laps. That's a beautiful turn. Come on. Come on. He's doing well not to make a mistake, I'll tell you that much. It's a quite pressurising situation here. Just slightly off there, but still not a penalty. It's good, it's good. 3/10 quicker than the fastest lap so far. I'm going to have to do something. I can't just sit behind him now. I'm quicker through this sector. Very heavily there. Let's see if I can get a really good exit here. Oh, don't do me like this. No penalty, right.
1 more lap.
Right, we're going to go for it now. We're going all guns blazing here. Pulling away because I got a very poor first sector really, but yeah, bugger! Oh! Damn! I enjoyed that. That was a good race. I could have had him. I could have had him. If I'd have been a nasty person, I could have bumped him off there. Do you know when I went side by side? Just give him a friendly little kiss, and then just rode him and gone. But I backed off to let him pass because I wanted it to be a completely clean pass. Which, oh well, at least we finished second. I think that's probably the highest I've finished in the multiplayer so far, and it's a full lobby. So I'll take that. He did drive very well. I know if I was in his shoes and somebody was behind me, putting that much pressure on me, I'd have gone off into the gravel or something. He dipped a couple of tyres and he broke a bit too early a couple of times and was a bit cautious a little, you know, on a couple of corners. But he did well. He did well. I'll give him his dues.
Nicely done.
So we've got time for one more race, I believe. So let's hope that it's a track that I can that I enjoy, a track that suits this car, and we can have another try at getting that elusive victory. I think Cole Connor was the guy that was behind me at the start. I said that he's really clean because he could have gone into the back of me, but he didn't. So fair play to him. He got third place. I'm happy with that. And he apologised to somebody as well. I think if you notice in the race, he apologised. He must have knocked somebody or did something to somebody. So fair play to you, sir. Fair play. Right. Oh, it's Nurburgring. Let's get going. Why? Give me my car, please. Give me this beast that has done me well in Laguna Seca. Let's see how it does in the Nurburgring. It's an F1 circuit, but it's the short version, which is really annoying because we're in touring cars, so we could do the full version, do like 4 laps or something, but you know, we'll go around the short version and let's see if we can do it. Come on. I mean, I hope that we're in the same lobby as before, because I want to go against this same guy again. Ideally, I want to beat him. I want to beat you, pal. Yeah, it was a close race. But we've got 7 minutes, which is not a lot of time to practice. It's a different lobby, I think. Right, car. Let's go for tune and see if we can. Okay, it's the right tune. That's good. Fuel and tyre. This is qualifying. Soft tyres. Little fuel. 4 laps of fuel, more than enough. We're going to have to go straight in to qualifying. We've got 6 minutes. So there's no time for practice here, people. We're going in, and we're going in hot. Now, Laguna Seca, I'm pretty good at that track because I've raced that track a lot of times in a couple of other games. I'm talking like hundreds of laps I've driven around that track. This one I'm not. I know the circuit, but I won't be as confident that I'm going to be quite as competitive. But we'll see. We'll see. There's no times been set yet. So of course we'll go for the old banker. Feels very slow, but I think this is a very slow section, to be honest with you. This is quite a sharp one, this one. Okay, don't touch the inside curb. Is the lesson to be learnt there. This is very slow, obviously, and dirty. This car, it's the same setup. It's not bad. I think it's one of those tracks, because it's quite wide, it's a wider track, it's an F1 track, it's probably feels slower than the Laguna, because the Laguna's a bit narrower. And actually it's not quite as slow. Now this section here, you can really ride these,
5 minutes till race start.
really ride that chicane without getting a penalty. I've noticed that from single player, you can cut that chicane without penalty if you get it right. So the First time is 136. We'll beat that. Mind you, it's as is dirty. Oh, we won't beat it. Actually, that's a lie. The line is a bit further down than I realised. Horrible. Horrible! I'm 10 slower. I know it's a clean lap this time rather than a dirty one, but still. 134 dead. Right, 136.2. I've got to go for it now, but try this in second gear. This should be quicker. 3/10, not bad. .4. We're making up time slowly but surely here. Half a second quicker now. 8/10 quicker, that's better. Right, so about getting the chicane right now. Second quicker. Perfect. Perfect. Just the right amount of cutting there. Lost 2/10 on that corner there. But anyway, I think we're going to be quicker. Second place. The guy in first is very fast with a 133.8. It's 1.5 seconds quicker by Sam Effect. That is a very swift time. Watch us finish second to this guy now. I've beaten 23 other people, or 22 other people, and there was just one faster in both races. Could you imagine the frustration? Right, next stream of BG3. No, Thursday I'm having a day off because I'll be back. I'm coming back from London, so I'll be a bit tired, and I'll have gone out the night before with work, so I'll be a bit tired, and I've got football as well. So Thursday I'm having a day off. Friday I'm going to a friend's house, and then Saturday, if plans continue as they are, on Saturday I'm actually going to stream. A very, 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 very rare weekend stream. Possibly. Watch this space. And if I do, it will be Baldur's Gate 3. Right, okay. So beating Sam Effect could be a problem. Somebody's level 867. How on earth have you put enough hours into the game to get that higher level? You must play every day, religiously. That's insane. Absolutely crazy. Anyway. Pray for me, people. Pray for me. Pray for me that Sam disconnects The only way I'm winning this race. If Sam disconnects, it's game on. If he doesn't, it's game off. Right, Sam. Is he going to race on soft tyres? He can't. Soft tyres for him? It's got to be... it's got to be a medium tyre kind of race, surely. 3 laps of fuel. It's 5 laps is the race. Let's put a bit of extra fuel in. Medium tyres, please. Okay, so Sam's now on medium tyres. Medium tyres with 5 laps of fuel, 6 laps of fuel. That's me, sorry. Medium tyres. Everybody's on mediums with 6 laps of fuel. Somebody else on soft with 10 laps of fuel there. Maybe a bit confused, or maybe he hasn't got to the screen in time. Who knows? But anyway, here we go. We qualified in second. I think there's, what, 12, 11 people here? Not quite a full lobby. But who cares about how many people are behind you, eh? Who cares? There could be 50. Who gives a monkey? As long as we're ahead of the pack, doesn't matter. I prefer to win a race with a full lobby, though, because you're beating more people, aren't you? But anyway, this Sam fella seems quite quick, so let's see how we can fare against him. He's probably going to be going off into the distance. I'm probably going to get smashed into down this first corner. Oh god. Is that spots of rain? We've got dry tyres on. Might have to put wets on in this race. Ah, sorry Sam, sorry, I won't pass you. Go on, carry on. Are we gonna have to put wet tyres on at some point in this race? No wonder some people might have gone onto softs expecting to change to wets or not finishing the race on the mediums. That could be very sly. Because I think the weather in these races is fixed, unless it's variable, which would be quite cool if it was. But this is going to be very interesting, a variable strategy. It's beginning to rain a bit heavier. Whenever Sam comes in, I'm doing the opposite. It's getting a bit slippy already. I think we should be coming in now, but I'll hang it out another lap. Is anybody going into the pits behind, I wonder? Nope, nobody yet.
Penalty is about half a second.
Oh, that's too much of a corner cut. That's twice. That could be a big penalty. 9/10. Pushed me a little there, too much. Okay, Mr. Bob. He's pulling to the inside. It's probably gone too deep there. We'll switch back, manoeuvre. Oh, that's a very early braking there. Need to get a second ahead of this guy. We've got that penalty. That was too conservative now. So the circuit is getting more wet, the tyres are getting more worn, it's getting a lot more tricky. Okay. Final lap. I'm going to get second, I think, at this point, as if he makes a mistake, because I've got the second penalty on top of having to pass him as well. Penalty, another 10th. Nope. Taking leniency this time, are you? Fair play, mister. Aye, aye, aye. Did he go in the grass on purpose there? Did I throw away a chance of maybe passing? Who knows? But anyway, there we go. It's 10 pounds. Maybe we could squeeze one more. I don't know. Let's see what time the next race is. I feel like we're in a good mode here. Football still seems to be on. There's no other messages, so and I'm not picking anybody up, so I can kind of stretch it to about 25 to a push if I need to. But it depends when the next race starts. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. Yeah, these Audis are cropping up all over the place, aren't there? These Audis. They always seem to be at the head of the field. I wonder if I should maybe have a bit of a dance around in an Audi for a couple of races. See if we fare any better. I don't think it's the car. I think it doesn't make a difference, really, too much of a difference. I think the cars are pretty close enough for driver skill to prevail.
Well done. We finished P3.
Okay, so that's 2 podiums in a row. Well, I'm quite happy with that. This is probably the most consistent. Well, it's only been 2 races, but the most consistent I've been. These multiplayer lobbies. Right, let's go. Let's go. Come on, take me to the next event. I ain't got time to wait. What's next? What track is next? If I could pick a track to want to drive this car around to have a good chance of winning a race, what would I pick? It's a good question. We already had Laguna Seca, that's probably my best chance. What other tracks are on here? The Hakone track, full circuit forwards. Let's see what we've got next, shall we? Only took a good car to have the cheek. It's Hakone, but it's the reverse version. Boulder Dash. I thought the game had listened to me. Yeah, so I got my wish. Oh, Mugello. Where are we? Oh no, hang on. So we've got Hakone Club Reverse, Foggy, Suzuka, Maple Valley. So it's the same circuits, but look, different weathers on the rotations. We didn't do too bad on the reverse, and we first drove this in the car when it was not tuned and proper. So, do you know what? It starts at 6:20 though. The race will be about 15 minutes, 7 laps. That's 7 minutes, isn't it? It's about a minute a lap here, about a minute 8. No, it was a minute 12 a lap, right? Where's my cars? It's my car, isn't it? Bring forth my vehicle, please. I was contemplating jumping into the Audi for this one, but we've got a minute to join, so let's not mess around. Right, come on, final race. If we qualify badly, we'll probably just exit the race, and I'll get ready for football, rather than rushing around for the sake of it. But we'll see how we qualify. We're going straight into qualifying. We've raced on this track once on this car with this car already, so we know the layout, we know what's going on. It's a bit foggy, but hey, it's fine.
Running counterclockwise here.
It's very jittery.
Fast through the first 2 sweeping turns with those sublime mountains
It's
around.
very laggy.
Keep your speed consistent, hitting those inside apexes.
We can't race with it this laggy, I'm afraid. Something's gonna miss. Let me minimise, maximise, come out of it, go back in it maybe. OBS is fine. It's the game that's freaking out here. Right, if we're going to qualify, we're qualifying on softs. We're qualifying with only 5 laps of fuel, or 4, because it's a 3-lap qualifying. We've got the right car, we've got the right tune. We're going into qualifying. Let's go. If this is laggy at the rate when we're actually in the race, this is going to be a deal breaker. Oh, no, it's fine. Is it fine? No, it's a bit laggy still. Let's see what time I get. I think is it the fog? Is my graphics card freaking out because of the fog? Maybe.
Race starts in 5 minutes.
Okay, I shall set a time and see what happens. But it is quite laggy. quite jittery. Might make it easier to drive. That's a bad corner. I take that back. It's not making it easier at all. Right. Not my finest corner, but hey. And I forgot to gear. It's going to be difficult to race because all the other cars will probably be quite jittery as well.
Two to go.
1 minute 6. Actually slower. I'm at 5.3.
One
6.7, consistent. Wow, my first time was pretty decent then, because I thought I was quicker there, but apparently 900ths slower. Two 100ths quicker. Wow.
Nicely done.
This race is going to be very interesting because it's so laggy because of the fog, I think. I think it's the fog that's doing this. But we have got a 1 minute 6.4. Which is good enough for third position. Scott is pretty quick. He's 7/10 quicker than me. And the guy in first is, wow, what's that? 1.8 seconds quicker? No, 1.6 seconds quicker. No, that's not right. Is that right? 1.6. Yes, that's right. So that's going to be tough. But can we make it 3 podiums on the bounce? Possibly. So we have reached the annoying territory of being good enough and quick enough to beat the vast majority of the lobby. But there's always 1 or 2 that are a bit quicker. So podiums, yeah, happy days. That elusive victory, you're going to have to hope to get a favourable lobby. It'd be nice to beat somebody that's really quick. If I could have, that first guy, what was he called? I can't remember his name now. The one in Laguna Seca, that was a really good race. I quite enjoyed that. And if he'd have just dipped a tyre off or gone off, and I'd have passed on by and waved into the mirrors, That'd have been a nice way to end the series, wouldn't it? Whereas now, have you seen the state of this? What is going on? I don't think it's going to be possible to race like this, but hey, we shall see. Okay, so I think medium tyres are always the way to go in this series. We'll put 7 laps of fuel in, and we'll put 8 laps of fuel in just to make sure we don't run out of fuel at the end. Lag Central. I know! It's definitely the game. And it's not like even my preview screen isn't lagging. It's not even that. I can only think it's the fog. I can't even minimise and maximise the game because the game doesn't minimise properly. Just making sure that football is definitely still going ahead. Yeah, it's still fine. Nothing worse than turning up at football and it's cancelled, is there? Going out into the freezing cold weather. And there's no bloody need to do so. Right, here we go. If this is going to be awful. There's going to be cars all round. We'll go. We'll see what happens. We'll see. You never know, we might win the race. It might be that laggy and jittery that people can't see us coming and we knock them flying by accident and hey, such as the... Oh, it's not lagging now. It's perfectly fine now. There's no fog, you see. Okay, I spoke too soon. It's still a little bit laggy. No, it is. Yeah, it's back to being lagging, isn't it? It's fine. It's fine. I know what I'm doing. I can drive like this. Why are people sliding? Why are people sliding? Hey, I reached first position. Is that good enough? Can we end it now? I reached first place. Not good enough to keep it probably, but hey. Oh dear. You guys are faster, so just help yourself. I'm not going to stand in your way. It'll just end up slowing me. Okay, there's no need for that, you silly clown. I mean, if he's going to be an arse, I'm happy to spin you off. It's the only way I'm going to beat you. You got a penalty anyway for that. Half a second. Look which car it is again. It's the bloody Audis. I'm telling you. Next stream I'm coming with an Audi. Tuned and ready to go. You can't beat them, join them. Maybe we get lucky and those two wipe each other out right on the last lap. That'd be nice. Kind of feel like we're going to be in a bit of no man's land here. Not quick enough for the front two, and too quick for the guys behind. Kind of middle of nowhere situation. Sunday drive on our own. The guy ahead though has got penalties of 1.8 seconds, so if we can keep within 1.8 seconds, well, there's a chance of us getting leapfrogging him. Really strange driving at like 20 frames per second here. They're eking ahead of me, ever so slowly. Now, as silly as it sounds, if I was to really practice on this circuit and do what I said at the start of the stream, which is really focus on maximising braking zones and cornering, braking points, which gears to be round, etc., etc., etc. I think I could be just as quick as them. 'Cause it's not a lot of time to make up. That's my best lap yet.
Penalty is about half a second. One more
Right,
lap.
let's just have to bring this car home for another third position. A second and two thirds there. Would not be a bad end to the proceedings. Just bring it in nice and steady. Well, consistency is the key. How have I finished fourth? What happened there? Didn't I finish third? Who is this Brucey fella? Did anybody see a Brucey? Oh, no, there we go. That was a glitch. We did finish third.
good
my
run
race,
out there.
Kiko. You
P3.
absolute dirtbag.
What happened? Oh dear. Someone's a bit unhappy. Absolute dirtbag, apparently, somebody. Right, okay. Must have, we're talking about that Brucey fella. I don't know, was he trying to, is he a hacker or something? Has he hacked his way to victory? Right, okie dokie. So there you go, folks. I think we'll have to call it there. It's past. I've got to go get ready for football and drive to football and get there for for 7 o'clock in half an hour. So time is of the essence. So thanks for joining me this afternoon / evening for some more Forza. The series will indeed continue because I didn't get the elusive race victory that was after. We got second, which was pretty close, and we were very close on that second place. We could have maybe got first if I was more aggressive, but hey, I was playing it cautious. And let him go when I touched him. But we'll continue on. We'll see what we're going to do, depending on what week it is and what's going on. We might do a different event. We might do another one of the open events and try some class racing. We'll see. But I'm going to come to the next stream prepared, with car ready, tune to go, and even look at the tracks that I'll be racing on to get some laps in advance, so that I'm ready to take the fight to these buggers. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your evening, folks. Next stream, probably Saturday. Keep that in mind. I'll let you know for certain close to time. If not, definitely Sunday as usual. But have a very good rest of the week. And until next time, I'll see you soon.